Hi, my name is Scott Sherpin. I'm the CEO and founder of Fetchers. Thank you for this opportunity to let me show you and introduce you to Fetchers. We all have had something delivered to us, right? Now get it at the tap of a button. Need it? Let us fetch it. The problem: the ability to get something quickly and accurately delivered to you or someone else for so many reasons while having the advantage of being able to track the progress. FedEx and UPS deliver nearly 6.5 billion packages a year. Food delivery is estimated to be a $70 billion a year business in the US. Bottom line, people need help fetching things. Like people who have difficulty getting around. Nearly 1 in 5 US residents have a disability, according to the US Census Bureau. Locally in Florida, the percentages are slightly higher than the national average. Being able to help will change people's lives. For the elderly, who would rather not have to go out, Florida has the greatest proportion of people of at least the age of 65, with 17.3%. This population has tremendous needs for these services, and their children are willing to pay for it. For business meetings and busy professionals, the Miami-Fort Lauderdale-Pompano Beach Metropolitan Statistical Area ranks 4th in the nation with 170,762 small businesses, and many adding every year. Many of these businesses deliver already and can use our services as well in times of needs when they need extra drivers, and also helping them out with other courier services. It's also for stay-at-home parents and homeschool children. The stay-at-home parents and work from home continues to increase year after year. Who wants to leave the house when something can be brought right to you? For people who should not be driving and need more, 10,076 people were killed in alcohol-impaired driving crashes last year. Not only will we be helping lives, but we'll also be saving them. With all this need and want, there's still no easy way to get these products. Now there's a solution with Fetchers. App development by PhD Labs. Design it, build it, launch it. We are also in talks with other development companies. Some are willing to get some equity for their services. Here are 3 of our main screens. After you log in, you will see a map and what is around you. You can always expand your search. Let's say you pick a restaurant. Then all you have to do is click on the menu, choose your items in review, and before you know it, push notifications will be sent that match up with the progress screen on the My Order screen. It will show when it's looking for a driver, when it's found a driver, when it's at the location, and when it's leaving the location. You'll also receive receipts and texts and phone calls if needed from the driver to make sure the delivery is very precise and it also has everything that you need and maybe missing something as well. And if you click on a map, you'll also be able to view where the driver is at all times. The 3 main categories are restaurants, groceries, and pharmacies. Now, there are other possible markets after we have worked on the previous 3. You could deliver office supplies, courier services, drop-in services, checking on people you care about, realtor services, checking on homes and buildings, florists, pickup service, items that may have been forgotten or need to be obtained, sporting events, stuff right to your seat, line waiting, car repair, ride sharing, and so much more is possible. The markets are very huge and tremendous. FreshDirect is one of the largest players in the food delivery industry. They were founded in July of 2002, are still raising money today with a total raise of $91 million. They have many warehouses and employees with costly distribution and logistics. The infrastructure is very large, with having tremendous overhead. Then every so often, an industry is turned upside down and new ways of living become commonplace. We all know Uber and the success and struggles that this behemoth of a business has had. With the introduction of the smartphones and the implementation of millions of apps, the world will never be the same. With downloads increasing every year, the potential for growth is exponential. New players are getting in, such as Amazon Fresh and Google Shopping Express. Fetcher's drivers will subcontract with many businesses like these. It's a growing industry. Online groceries alone do $10.9 billion, are expected to grow 9.6% annually through 2019. The team: Scott Sherpin, experienced entrepreneur and delivery manager; John Driscoll, Chief Technology Officer and Marketing Director. He's in California. Noel Sherpin, my brother, experienced entrepreneur and operations manager. Lynn Cohen, experienced entrepreneur and sales director. Now, our business model will be a little bit different than the typical business that are existing today. We'll franchise by zip code, allows for others to become more than drivers and get a piece of the pie. Wealthier suburban areas, many of these services are not available in these areas yet. Professional drivers, better customer service and less turnover. Onboarding of drivers, Uber and Lyft drivers are being recruited. No zone delivering, get what you want from where you want. Driver benefits, better pay and treatment of drivers. We'll be building a customized app/website. It'll have complete functionality, control of design, API syncing of menus, no dispatch needed, miles and minutes tracking, client's ability to view driver location on the map, automation of onboarding and client registration, push notifications, and order process progressions. All this we could do by customizing our own app. The competition, mostly in Miami. Most of these places go to the bigger cities, as we know. More people, less cars, less drivers, so they need these services. However, I really believe they're missing out on a large portion that could really pay for these and, not do it cheap, do it the right way, do it the best way. TaskRabbit's big, they're growing, they've been getting, I should probably put in how much they've raised. They've raised, I think, over 20 million. Grubhub, Postmates just said they raised another 80. They're saying they're worth about 500 million now. Favor and Instacart. Correct that as I found that. In Broward, Delivery Dudes, seems like they're the only ones around right now. I haven't really seen too much. You don't really see too many really getting involved. I just don't think they have the technology to make it easier. Doorstep Delivery is another one. Current status of Fetchers. Prototype completed. Wireframe designed. Franchisee interest. We got 40 pre-registered drivers, over 100 interested clients. Partnership talks with app developers, actively seeking investors. Now the raise. We're looking for $125,000 for app development, $35,000 for operations, $100,000 for marketing, $45,000 for miscellaneous funds to get our first seed round of around $305,000. Really appreciate your time. Thank you, and go Fetchers.